I got that fresh cut.
Man, yo, got the fresh cut over here, man.
Yeah.
Man, the one-stop shop, man. Man, do clothes. My man traveling, doing.
I do it all.
Oh man, haircuts, bro. This drink. I was just saying this drink. Yo, we went
Jewel.
to Jewel last night after we hit the gym, and these smoothie drinks. There was buy one get two free.
Yeah.
So I knew
I was scared to buy it at first. I'm like, why the fuck is they? You know
well, check the expiration date, right? No,
that's exactly what I did. I was checking the date.
Dude was like, he's like, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but then you know what tripped me out? This is actually crazy. We as consumers get the short end of the stick by not educating ourselves on what we put in our body. The reason I say that is because the man at Jewel told me, I said, what is it, a recall on this or something? But I was just being silly. He said, nah, if it's a recall, it'll have a red tag on it and they mark it like 50 to 75% off. So I'm thinking in my head, y'all know this shit recalled and y'all still gonna sell it to us? You know what I'm saying? Did you think that when he said that?
No, but I can see how you say
it. But it's like, okay, so all right, it's a recall on these chicken nuggets. Mark them half off and let the people eat them.
Yeah, no, I mean,
you supposed to. I thought they took that shit off the shelf.
They should.
That's crazy. And this is a big. We talking about Jewel.
I imagine big companies they do that, but like the little ones,
nigga, they ain't little.
No, I'm just saying like.
Right. But I just seen them do it yesterday. That's why I know they doing it. That's crazy to me, bro. Like, that's what I say. Like, man. To be mindful of what you put in your body is everything.
No, that's right.
Like, I'm not like perfect. I mean, June will be 5 or 6 years pescatarian or whatever. I mean, I only eat fish and seafood. Who's to say I can't be eating no bad recalled fish? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a lower chance opposed to somebody eating all different meats. Like, I don't know.
No, I mean, and you know it's crazy. I mean, I'm 4 years in, but with the pescatarian, and it's so funny because people be asking me, they be like, "Man, how do you do it? How do you do it? Like, how did you do it?" And I was telling you the other day, I was like, "Man, I first knocked off pork, you know what I'm saying, and then the beef, and then chicken. I worked my way down, but
I went cold turkey.
You just went cold turkey, but I was telling you though,
I told myself. I do this all the time. If I'm going to tell myself I'm going to do something,
you're just going to do it.
If I don't do it, I'm a bitch. And I ain't no bitch. So, I swear to God, and that's how I did it. And that's why I like how we only eat 12 to 8. Yeah. Well, nigga, I found out you been eating oatmeal in the morning and shit. Like, you supposed to get your body time to, like, digest the food and everything.
For sure.
Because if you don't get your body enough time to actually, like, digest stuff that don't even really supposed to be in your body anyway, it just stacks on top of shit, and then you start getting sick and all these different illnesses and cancers and stuff.
And act like you don't know where it's coming from.
Right.
But
I mean, I ain't Dr. Sebi, but I know a little something, goddamn.
Nah, but I was gonna say, I told you I had a last hoorah, like if you call it. I got an Italian beef from Portillo's, dip with cheese, peppers, cheese fries, strawberry shake. I was like, yo, this is my last meal.
Crazy, right?
Yo, it's like if you know you finna go to jail.
Right. I mean, I ain't never experienced that.
Finna go locked up.
God.
Let me go ahead and I'm finna
right. Before I turn myself in, let me goddamn right. Get this jerk salmon real quick.
But on another note, though, I was going to say, like, I was thinking, like, as far as, like, on a business level, right? Mm-hmm. Like, starting your own brand, because you have Positive Politics, right?
Yep, it'll be 3 years in June.
3 years, man. That's amazing. And, you know, our father figures, I started mine, like, the end of last year. But I was just telling you how last year I was so discouraged, man, because I was like, it didn't happen as fast or the way I wanted it to. Yeah. And I think, man, it's like things are picking up now, looking way better, but a lot of times we get so discouraged and people are quit. You know what I'm saying? People quit like if it don't happen the way like overnight or like.
And I love that people quit because I'm gonna tell you why. It benefits me because I'm not gonna quit. I don't know if it has to do with childhood or what, but a lot of people once something don't work out for them, you could quit your job, try entrepreneurship, and if it don't work out within a month, even though you got money saved, you get scared, you go back to work, and now that's gonna be the rest of your life. I respect somebody more that fails because that means that you tried. Most people don't even try. Most people would
Or just stay where they at.
it'll just be an idea. That's why they say a lot of people die at 25 and don't get buried until they're 65 is because you have all these ideas. You're a human being. You can do whatever you really put your mind to, honestly. Now, me saying that you could do whatever you put your mind to, not saying it's going to work. You can make your own hair.
But at least you trying it.
But at least you try. Most people just going to have ideas. So they say a lot of people just die 25 because you just got all these ideas. You don't act on nothing, so you just keep going to work. And you work for whoever you work for. It's not a problem for people to have a job at all. Much respect. But I just see, I'd rather take the days and the months of struggling with a lower income than everybody else around me and know that it will be a day that comes, because I know this for a fact, that I'm to the point where I will be because of the days that I had of the...
Because you invested all that time.
Yeah.
You didn't give up.
Being an entrepreneur, you could have a month when you make $200. You could have a month where you make $2,500. You could have a month where you make $4,000. A lot of people can't do that because they have to get the new Jordans. They don't know how to sit their ass down. Nobody know how to sit their ass down. And they always have to be relevant.
And instead of trying to put that work in.
It just sounds like it's too many possible failures. And nobody likes to have a possible failure. People like guaranteed stuff. They won't even, you could have $100,000. Somebody could give you a nice business pitch. If they can't show you that's going to work for a fact, you're not going to do it. And then you're going to jag that $100,000. And you could have possibly invested that $100,000 into that idea, and it could have turned into $1 million or multiple millions.
No, that's real.
So nobody wants to take a risk.
No.
Everybody want to play it safe, and that's cool. Play it safe. I'm not playing it safe.
Yo, so I was thinking, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of females, and a lot of dudes too. A lot of dudes now, they will look happy on social media with their partner or their significant other, but behind the scenes, they miserable. Like, I can't stand this person. I can't wait to leave this person. Like, how do you feel about that, bro? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like they doing what they have to do to survive. Like I said before, most people that are in relationships that live with each other, it's because they can't afford to pay no rent nowhere else, so they just making this shit work.
Like, look,
but
put up with this.
As far as people that's posting their relationship, what it is so you have friends from elementary school, middle school, high school, whatever, that follows you, and it's a certain image you want to uphold,
right?
And you make sure you don't let anybody see anything less of that image. So even if you're miserable, as long as you could post and look like you're the ideal American family and got the ideal life, that's all that matters. So you would just continue to struggle, be miserable, everything like that, as long as you could post a picture and get the reactions that you want, that you think you deserve from the people, enough likes and stuff like that, then you just feel like life will be all right.
Yeah, and you meanwhile just terrible with the love relationship.
You horrible. You don't even want to,
look at the person.
Yeah. And now you trying to figure out why so-and-so committed suicide. They don't want to be here no more. They got tired of faking it.
No, that's, man.
Making it seem like they got life all figured out. And then you go through their pictures. They look so happy. They look like life was just everything. The whole time they was miserable. But I feel like once you start trying to portray something that your life really isn't, you can't really stop, because now you see people and be like, oh yeah, I seen the picture of you and your husband on Facebook. You guys are such a beautiful family. You guys look so amazing. Yeah, Baby, as you cursing him out and shit, just got done cursing him out this morning. Let's set up a family photo. Yeah, that'd be something cool, so I could put it on my Facebook page, and then people would be like, "Yeah, they really doing their thing."
So like they happy with that high, and that high is just enough for them.
Yeah, the high in today's society, the best high besides drugs is likes and comments, and people could just live off that for that moment. And then once you close the app on your phone, you back to the miserable reality that you really have. And then that's when anxiety, depression, everything starts, because you're just so tired of faking it and making it seem like to other people that you got life figured out when really you drowning.
No, that's real. And do you think like the biggest factor in which like people stay, like, because it'll be people like, I'd have been with this person for like 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever, and all of a sudden it's just like, damn, they not together no more? Like, they'll just leave them.
Shit, it seems like people that be dating the longest and then getting married, I feel like they got a less successful rate than people that just meet and get married a year later. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's all the luck of a draw. And then it's like, what happens to a person when they do get married? Does the husband get more entitlement and start doing? I never been married. I don't know. Like, why don't marriage works out? Same thing. People want to know why, when you have a kid with a woman and everything be perfect, when a kid comes, y'all hate each other and y'all split ways. Why do you think that, bro? I don't know if you have any insight.
I mean, I would say definitely.
Is it entitlement or something, or like?
Well, I feel like you're not giving me as much as attention as you used to before. That could like playing a factor for sure.
Right.
And not being on the same page, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to do things this way. You want to do things that way. You know what I'm saying? That definitely plays in a factor as well. But I definitely feel like that love, like, man, you know what I'm saying? You're not showing me love like you used to show me love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it could be a mix of things, but I definitely feel like if y'all not on the same page before the shorty come, y'all not gonna be on the same page after the shorty come.
Parenting styles play a big part too.
Definitely.
I'm a big discipline dude. Like, you can be 3 months, your ass look at me crazy. I'm ready to whoop your ass. Now, then the mom might be just this just pretty much let the kids just do whatever they want, talk to how they want. I ain't talking about in my position, my situation. I'm just saying, like, parenting styles plays a big part. I do feel like it kind of is cool to have a balance, like a mean dad or a mean mom, and then you got the other person that's opposite. But I feel like the styles, the punishments, the disciplinary, all that should be somewhat similar. It should be like an agreement. Don't be like, you ain't gotta be talking to my baby like that. Man, the motherfucker, I told the motherfucker to clean up the room 5 times. They ain't do what I told them to do. I whooped their ass. And then now you mad at me. Don't be whipping. I ain't grow up getting whoopings. Motherfucker, that's why you act the way you act now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know. I'm real big on discipline. And it worked for me growing up. I feel like my kids turning out great. I feel like the kids that don't get disciplined, when you see them out in public and stuff, you can see like, damn, they don't be getting their ass whooped. I be like, I wish I could just go into the mom or dad body just for like 2 days. Just give me 2 days. I'm gonna fuck that kid up. That kid life gonna do a 360. I hope you ain't watching DCFS.
Nah, but
I don't do that to my kids. I'm just saying what I would do. Goddamn, when my kids listen. What I say, now I do this thing more so like recently, within like, I don't know, some weeks or some months. I don't know, but I told myself, if you're in a relationship or anything like that, I ain't even gonna
bark up that tree.
I'll let somebody else ruin that household or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, most of the people that I have access to, if you go to their page, they look like they living the best life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure the guy's happy and the girl is happy and vice versa. It's just, Man, it's dangerous out here.
No,
That's all I'm gonna say.
you know, and what you saying that I remember one time I had a crazy karma situation. I did mess with a woman at the time who was married. You know, she was really attractive. She would come into my job all the time, be flirting with me. And, you know,
Right.
I'm like, you gonna flirt with me? I'm gonna flirt back. You know what I'm saying? So
you knew she was married.
I knew she was
Right.
married.
Yeah.
He coming to job too. But she was giving me the play, you know, and everything. And so, long and behold, he ended up finding out. And man, yeah, this is some karma.
You did something with her?
I did something with her, but look, the man, he came up to my job. I wasn't there,
Yeah.
but my manager called me like, bro, he's like, I don't know what you got going on, but you need to figure it out. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, some dude came up here with a bat talking about he looking for you. I'm like, what? This is when I was living in Vegas, and I'm
Right.
like, man, like that's crazy because of what you just saying. I wouldn't. I mean, that's just some crazy karma, but. I mean, you definitely want to mess up nobody's happy home. And I seen a man in the grocery store one day. Man, I thought he was going. Yeah, after that, I thought he was going to kill me, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, because we was in a grocery store, he didn't kill me, but
Right.
he definitely.
Yeah, it's just like when a man vows and take his time to marry one. Well, already as it is, dudes that be in relationships ready to be able to kill over their girl. Now, if you married.
Oh, that's like
nigga, you definitely finna try to kill me over this girl. And is it even worth it?
Yeah.
It don't even be worth it, man. This universe lose too many good souls
Over dumb stuff.
over pussy, over women and stuff like that. And I mean, you might have a woman RP trouble even. You might have a woman fresh out of a relationship. Most women, I think, out of relationships don't know how to take their time and heal to themselves.
No, for sure.
Maybe dudes too.
Yeah, definitely.
They try to just go
the next to the next
to try to help them get over somebody. But realistically, all you doing is just adding bodies. You're not even getting over the situation. But you done told me, yeah, I'm single now. Let's kick it. Let's hang out. You just broke up with a dude yesterday, and now you forgot he still got the track on your phone, and he come try to kill me or something. I'm looking like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Yo, you ever been in love, bro?
Have I been in love?
Yeah, it's random, but yeah.
Nah.
You don't think so? You ever like started feeling like a little something down in there?
Nah, I ain't really like I ain't. Well, I'm not gonna say I've loved people, but I never been in love. Like I never been to a point where like I felt like. Yeah, nah, I ain't felt that, and I'm totally fine with that. I'm in no rush to feel it. I mean, I had a good life, you know what I'm saying?
When it happens, it happens for sure.
Yeah, I'm not out there searching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely.
I definitely feel like I had women that been in love with me, but I wasn't really like in love with them.
The same energy.
Shit. Yeah.
But I also feel too like the way now, like you don't just go out and just, you know what I'm saying, meet somebody like you would like you used to go.
Yeah.
Now it's just.
But I ain't looking for it neither. Too many people look for it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's when they be failing, because like you look for love, you be so thirsty for the shit that as soon as a nigga do something slight for you, you just, oh my God, I just never had this treatment before. He really loves me. And this is it. This is
say
my
I
life.
hate the world.
What if you just did what made you happy, and if you found love, and you didn't force it?
Yeah, no, that's real.
I feel like forced love is the worst love.
Yeah, and then you get a chance to appreciate it more when it just happened how it's supposed to.
Just chill out. Maybe you might not find that shit till you goddamn 50 or something. I don't know. Shit, you might find it early. You might luck up, get it at 18.
And even still, if you get it that long, or you know what I'm saying, however old,
yeah,
and it can still be amazing.
But I mean,
you know
is life all about searching for love?
No, not yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You get it from your child. If you have a child,
Yeah.
Get it from your child. Go sit your ass down. Stop going out so much looking for love. You got love at home. Take care of the little snotty nose nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's who love you right there. And if he don't love you, maybe you doing something wrong. Maybe you
need to reevaluate.
Yeah. Up that discipline there. Whoop his ass sometimes or something. I don't know.